Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Hello, hello. Sorry, just fixing the setting. Welcome, welcome. I hope everyone's having a lovely Sunday and a good Easter if you celebrate it, or if you don't, that's okay. So yeah, we're just having a nice, doing a little bit of drawing, a little bit of doodling. We'll see how we go. But yeah, doing good. I've got pizza saved for later, so if I stop halfway through in about an hour, you know where I've gone to go. So I've got to go get my pizza. But for the moment, I've just got lemon and lime drink. So yeah. But yeah, maybe we'll try and draw something slightly Easter related. Maybe that'll be the goal for now. The rough idea. I was feeling a bit burnt out, I think is the term. Like, you know, just staring, like as I'm doing now. I think the last art stream I did, I felt a bit, I don't know, like once I'd finished the work on that last picture I'd done, when I was trying to make something new, I just didn't have a clear idea of what I was doing. And because I didn't have a reference for my second idea, I was just floundering a bit. So I did like a little quick drawing earlier while on another stream, and that kind of put me in a better mood to draw. So I think as long as I don't put too much pressure on myself, I just draw for the sake of drawing, I'm probably not going to stress myself out. Not like I've got paying customers or something. This is just something to do as a break from the gaming, so it's not all just playing video games. I'm actually doing something a bit creative. Especially since my legs and my arms and stuff are still sore. Because I've been a good dodo. I've gone to the gym 4 times this week. Well, not the gym, sorry. I've been to the gym 3 times this week. And I've gone for a run around the local park for my other bit of exercise. But I've been fairly good. So today is just, yeah, I did basically hardly anything yesterday. And today's been a bit more of the same. I've just been eating and relaxing. So this is what you're meant to do on a Sunday. But we shall see, we shall see. I have a rough idea of what I'm doing. I swear I'm not drawing a penis. Although everything, when it's a tube, is a bit phallic, isn't it? Did anyone guess? Yeah, just from Let's go back a little bit. I want to try and play with the borders blocks of colour. I think I haven't quite gone through all my brushes to kind of find, what's the word? Because yeah, you can find a load of interesting textures with the various brushes, which are quite interesting. You'll see where I'm going with this probably in a minute, but what I need to do we'll just do slightly off white just for the back. Or should we do off yellow? What's a good to make sure. Yeah, that's fine. We knock the opacity down a little bit because I only need that just to give me a bit of contrast. Right, if we make the pen much smaller. Actually, you know what? Let's try with the, what's it called? Something a bit thicker. Maybe stabilizer instead. Stabilizer's just not as good at just having that. Oh, that's a bit too much. We just do one eye for now. Okay. Hello there, Yanni. How are you today? I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. I'm just trying to do something vaguely Easter related, so I'm trying to. Well, I think you can get the kind of gist of what I'm doing. It's fairly simple. I'm dwarving a wabbit. I'm trying to go for something quite simple, like just, ink blot rabbit, basically. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you've owned a Louvalier there. That might work, actually. Try and make it kind of stylized. That makes sense. So, what I should do then, if I'm going to have the paws detached, I'm basically just playing with shape and colours today. If it's But yeah, I hope you enjoy yourself and anyone watching. I hope you enjoy the vibe and the beat, as it were. Feel free to ask any questions or anything you want to say. Let me know. It's a rough idea of a rabbit, doesn't it? If you've got some anything artistic you'd like to share, feel free, because I certainly could do with the criticism. I'll probably need to zoom out a little bit down. Okay, it started to take shape a little bit. I just need to find a shape I like. It needs to be rounder and chunkier, I think, unless I wanted to go for like a hair sort of thing. And I've still got mine. It's a chunky bunny butt. Chunky bunny butt. Chunky bunny butt. But, yeah, speaking of butt. Well, today's going well. Spending some time with the kids and playing some Monster Hunter. Oh, that sounds lovely. Are they schooling? Are they showing you up in Monster Hunter? Or are you just showing them the ropes? That sounds really nice. That does. I've got a couple of nieces and nephews, but never really. The ones who do play games are more into the type of ones I don't normally play, and I don't get to see them. They rather play with their mates, so I haven't quite got to have the UNC experience yet myself. Yeah, what weapons are you using, and what weapons are they using? Is it just hunting horns, or I only know a bit vicariously about Monster Hunter myself. I've tried it, but it's never a game that I was into that much. That makes sense. Sword, love it very much. Yeah, that sounds good. Hello there, Deviants. I hope you're having a good day. That is a very suggestive emote. My goodness. You're certainly living up to the name with one like that. As you can see, yeah, as you can see, so far it's a wabbit. Or, cave drawing of a rabbit so far. I'm just playing with, if it's good enough for our ancestors on cave walls, then it's good enough for me. I just thought I'd try and shake up the medium I'm using a little bit and try to, how do I word it? Just try something a bit different. Well, I hope you're having a good Sunday. Whether you celebrate Easter or not, I hope you're having a good time. Lots of chocolate, or however you'd like to indulge. My Sunday has been overindulging in a pizza box, but I filled up on my chicken dippers, which I came with my pizza, so I'm saving my pizza for later as a result. So when it hits around 7, I'm going to have something nice to eat. Yeah. How's everyone feeling about the rabbit so far? I feel like I'll redo that a bit. Like maybe I need to make that higher up, or just to do it where the lines are closer together, so we're working with the whole negative space thing a bit more. Maybe. I was on a Discord call on the Friday night with a few of us, and it was while they were doing their various bits and pieces while in the group chat, I was just scrolling through Game Pass trying to find I don't know, something interesting to play. I've been having doubts about playing Baldur's Gate on stream, only because it's my first time playing it, and I feel like there's a bit too much of me stuck in one place because I'm trying to find the right way to go and everything. And I feel like it's not the best viewing experience, if that makes sense. So I was trying to see if I could find something that I would be willing to replace it with, if that makes sense. Because I've gotten further with it, but it is fun, yeah. But as I said, my issue is just because it's my first time really playing it, and I feel like I'm getting a bit stressed out because I'm not making a lot of progress, and I think that comes across when I stream. So I feel like maybe it'd be a case of play myself, finish it myself off stream without the pressure of streaming, and then save it for, another run maybe with other people when I know the game fully. But yeah, there's a reason I kind of put off Baldur's Gate initially. Because my only other problem is that I'm worried that if I'm not got the pressure of streaming to play it, that I just won't play it by myself. So we'll see anyway. I can always change my mind. I can always change my mind, can't I? Oh, that's a bit too much. At least this is nice and simple. I'm not obsessing over the line work as much. I can be zoomed out because it's quite simplified, isn't it? There you go, about turn ups. Oh, well, no. It's like, I'm surprised about seeing people who actually. I assume there are certain fights you can win if you can just. Because there's nothing stopping you from going back and re challenging a fight if it's too hard for you. Unless you move out of the first act zone. Or you can cheat and blow the enemy up with explosive barrels. So, that's what I've had the most fun with. As you can probably tell, I'll be the barbarian, can't you? Just doing barbarian things. Oops, wrong button. How's everyone feeling about the Rorschach test that I'm doing currently? Does everyone else see a bunny? Or is it just my imagination? That's too big, isn't it? Obviously, I'm setting myself a task where the perspective is all very weird as well, isn't it? Yeah, that might work, actually. Yeah, because if I'll try and give the light the indication. Zoom out a little bit. I suppose that looks generally right. I think I've just got to maybe shrink it a little so I can fit a bunny tail in. I think, and then we can start on drawing the white. I'm going to draw like a white rabbit. I think to kind of go with it, but we'll see. We'll see. Smaller maybe, because we want you in the top about here maybe. That looks roughly okay. We can always resize it anyway, so. Do a quick save in case for whatever reason my OBS decides to brick. And we'll put this down as Easter Bunny's Yin Yang, I think. Give myself a little break from trying to do colour and just try to work on what you'd call it, charcoal-y sort of sketches. Although saying that, oops, you might accidentally flick it with my finger. Don't worry, I will be changing this a little bit. Good news with this, it's easy enough just to change the colour shapes a little bit. It's actually just adding and subtracting, isn't it? So I don't like something fully. All he knows how to do is enlarge and reduce. This might be taking too much off. Yeah, it is, definitely. Do-ba-do. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Which one button? You hear that from me a lot today, I think. That might work actually. Just zoom in now so I'm not like... It's a bit clean. That might work. That might work. There's a little bit of a twirl to it. That works, I think. And then I still need. I suppose it's just whether or not I'm doing patterns, I suppose. That's nice. Just thin out some lines here and there. Make the lines rougher on purpose, I suppose. And also an idea. We go for cleaner lines, I suppose. How does that look? You know what? We'll go back a bit for now. We'll finish drawing the base of it. Maybe not that shape, although it could be a cloud. Is that too thick of a leg? Maybe. Maybe. We'll leave that for now. And now we've got to try and do ourselves a white rabbit. Get the general shape, I think. I've got the pen, haven't I? At least this bit's easy. Might be a bit too big. More Snoopy at the moment. That might work actually then, as a going for the black one. Egyptian Easter Bunny? Something like that. It's more... Hello there, Huggin, nice to see you. It's more... I wanted to draw something that wasn't just me giving myself a break from just sketching lines and whatnot. And I was feeling a bit burnt out, and I thought, it's like I said before, I felt like just drawing... how can I word it? So advice I'd gotten from watching a few guides was, a lot of people start, if you're looking at a blank canvas, just to draw a bunch of texture, like a big blob of colour, and then draw on top of the blob of colour or the texture. I haven't really fiddled with my brushes enough to find all the funny little paintbrush textures and the ones that let you paint a texture on screen. But I thought, well, we'll start simple, and I'll start with just a big block of colour, and I'll try and keep it loosely Easter themed. And yeah, this is where I've ended up so far. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh. But yeah, I hope your Easter Sunday is going well, whether you celebrate or not, or you're just happy to have some free chocolate. I'd swear I'm not drawing a penis. I'm probably going to have to repeat that a few times today, I feel. Fortunately, a lot of things are unfortunately a bit phallic shaped. I feel like the head needs to be aimed downwards, doesn't it? If we're going for this whole yin-yang thing. Although I was kind of drawing to do like how the pears stand with like the head sticking them. But I like the black one so far. Some drunk chick out there wants it as a tat. It's you. Hello there, Ben. As you can see, loosely Easter themed today. I was feeling a little burnt out, but like most things that Twitch and VTubing in general is good for, you can lurk in someone's chat and be inspired by them to draw something. In this case, hold on. Let's see if I find it. What got me in the mood for a bit more simple drawing earlier is if I can find it. Hold on. Ah, here it is. Oh, by the way, brace yourselves, by the way. There's going to be some large assets on screen, so brace for impact. Bam! I drew this earlier when I was watching Twitch streams. So it's what got me in the mood to do something simpler today. Those are tennis balls, by the way. So this is like, I told May, who's the Neko May, who's the streamer whose community I'm in, she should definitely give Uwu Market this, and I feel like that would be some good merchandise. But yeah, because like you see all the regular plushies, but you know, with what the meta is for VTubing on Twitch, you think this would probably sell really well. Right, we'll put that away for now because this is not what the stream is about. We'll put that away now. Oh. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day, Ben. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, so after making myself laugh, like speed painting that furiously within like 15 minutes before so I managed to finish that in the just chatting part of their stream before they moved over to Minecraft, and I managed to get the joke out before they started, so I felt accomplished. It reminded me that I'm not a paid artist, I'm still learning. If you're not having fun, what's the point? And I don't always have to make something overly complicated. And I don't have to always draw the same sort of things. So I figured I'd change it up a bit and I'd just play with, adding and taking away today, or whatever you call it, the shaving technique or whatever. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. And I've managed to keep it going for 45 minutes. So we shall see if I can keep the performance going. I was thinking that kind of plush would be like the one that hangs from a little string around the waist from like your light bulb or something, because it would definitely be lying on its back or on its front face down, or you'd have to hang it up like the Terry Bozo, the little weather charms for the little Japanese weather charms. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah. Always gotta have some people who you know who can give you inspiration. Because sometimes you need your muse, don't you? Right, hang on. So if I do... Suppose it comes down to, do I have some little pause here? I don't think it's the right sort of shape, is it, at the moment? It might be overthinking. What I need to do, if I wasn't being stupid, I should probably just copy-paste this. And, the easier thing to do would just be to copy this and, like, swap it on the other side. But, yeah. Maybe if I get an eye going, that'll, like, give me an idea. For the Brunei. I suppose I could just do like that. That might work, actually. Okay, I think I'm getting a better idea for the shape now. He's gonna be chunky. Although I probably do need to make it a bit smaller to match the size of the other one. Yeah, babe, everyone's got some good food today. I have the pizza that I ordered earlier that needs warming up. I suppose the problem with this is it's not obviously. I could always mirror the pose, but that's not always the most fun. We could do a bit more of an asymmetrical. It doesn't have to be a perfect yin yang symbol. But we could always do here and then change the positioning of this one to kind of be a different way, maybe? Like a bit behind, maybe. So like something more like this, maybe. I'll have to make you smaller for a second. And maybe move you out the way so you're not in the way of my other drawing. Put you over here for now. Well, let's see how we want to frame this a little bit. I mean, you can always do it like this. You can always do it like slightly overlapping, maybe. Do that. Let's see how I feel. If we move you over a little bit. We made you bigger, maybe. Or was it making you smaller to fit in the background a bit? Always make the picture more like, so it's more like the heads are in tune, maybe. Leave the right amount of space in between. Something like that I think works. Sorry, I'm just dithering. That thing, we get too caught up on details a little bit. We'll give them enough space in between, so then if I do shave my bunny, that's a weird thing to say. If I shave my bunny down, it's not going to be interfering a bit. Oh. Well, thank you very much for the lurk, Hugging. I appreciate it. You get your Lord of the Rings on. I believe in you. That's airbrush. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong sort of shape. I suppose. I mean, I could make the wide bunny. I could make wide bunny and go this way instead. That could also work. That tells its own story. Perchance, perhaps. Or do. No, it looks like something else that's kind of thrown the shape off. Like this is. That gives the impression of ears, doesn't it? Although I apologise for the white, by the way. I feel like that's.
My eyes at myself while looking at.
Doesn't look like I'm drawing a rabbit now, it's the problem. That might work actually. Looks more like a mouse or a chinchilla, I think.
Let's see. Well, let's fix this and drag it up because I feel like I like this way the face is going, but let's see.
That's a bit too head empty, I think. Make the ear longer, maybe.
Make sure the head's roughly the same size. I'll do for now. That'll be a curve, hasn't it? Okay, I think it's because I've drawn lines rather than circles. I feel like that's probably why I'm throwing myself off a bit. That's more in line with the other one, but it's a bit harder to see with this colour background. So maybe if I will darken that just so it's a bit easier to see. Okay, I think I've got an idea. Make it disconnected a little bit. A little bit too big. Something like that, maybe. Let's delete the legs because we want to get this shape right. Then we'll worry about adding limbs afterwards. So I broke the ear. Farming rabbits. A bit like that's cute. Now we need. Okay, and then obviously we would have. Like that maybe. Then we'd have. Thick bunny. Sorry, I shouldn't say thick bunny. So yeah, it's an idea. Do the tail on the right hand side rather than worrying about that. That can be tail. Big old bunny butt. Looks slightly traumatized, but yeah. Try shaving this down a touch. I'll start looking at some Rayman references, I suppose. Oh, too far. Okay, if we shrink you down, that might not be too bad. Although I'm gonna have to move you into the corner even more. Alright, that'll be a bit easier. Because that big fat white bunny needs to be shrunk down a touch. Or I could just do bigger. And cheat and just be like that. Something like this, maybe. Oh, you give him rest. Okay. Is it? Okay. Here, bear with me. I'm just gonna go on my Be Right Back screen for a bit. I've just got to sort some food out. Everyone remember to hydrate, stretch, eat food, whatever you need to do. I shall be back shortly. Yeah, so enjoy the music.
I'm returned. Yeah. I received pizza. A ground beef pizza with jalapenos on. Although I do need to remember in 25 minutes I need to pop out again just to take something out the oven for my father. I'm doing him some fish and parsley sauce. Oh, I appreciate it, Deviant. Thank you. Right, now. How do we want to... I want to spend the whole stream on this Bond character, but do we want to? Let's see. I need to thin the brush a bit. There we go, it's not too bad. Oops, wrong button. Right, now how are we thinking? We need something in the middle. He has the big floofy tail. Oh, I felt my eyes crossed then for a second. I suppose now would be a case of we zoom out. Okay, we're probably gonna go for big floof. Floof doesn't want you to know these secrets. Something like that, maybe? Make that ear a bit longer.
Always make that line bigger and make it more. I feel like that'll do. And now I suppose we want to do some framing of something. Unless you want to do that thing where you do like opposite colours on opposite sides, maybe? Well, it's supposed to be that thing where you colour one half one half the other colour, don't you? Would probably be the smarter thing to do. And so the yellow for... We'll see, we'll see. Although doing this now, I probably should be doing this on another layer, shouldn't I? And we'll have it below so that we don't get in the way. That'll be reasonable. That's cute. What's the next stage would be? And you need a little bit of a, what's it called? You need an eyebrow too, don't you? Because you've got a nice curly eyebrow, but you definitely need a curly eyebrow, don't you? Does having the like a strong yellow, does that like help with the white? That helps it pop a little bit more, I suppose. That's the reason. I know why I'm doing it wrong. I'm an idiot. I'm on the wrong layer like a dummy. There we go. Now I can actually fix it. This is all back in. That's it. might work actually. Alright, we're just in a little bit of detail stage. I found funny. Doing that to the foot rather than the bunny tail. There we are. How do we look? Suppose now would be maybe another layer. Or we'll just do it on the paint layer.
Red makes the white pop a little more, so maybe. But I do kind of like the yellow, so. But that frames it nicely, at least. Like an eye, I suppose. That might work actually, making it more like clouds. Okay, it's swirling. Oh, that makes sense as well. I'm doing this whole thing as well. Along the layer. Me. Like that maybe? Not the center of the eye maybe. You know, a better idea. I should be filling in these bits, the little gaps in the eye maybe. I suppose what I could do, what's black? I could always do this for the lines.
So we're meant to be incorporating. Maybe the outline. That looks nice. And then I can do white. Your one. That works. And if I do the black for the other one. No, that's too much. Oh, that looks okay with the outlines. We'll leave that off. Too thick. I think that looks nice.
We reckon. Do we think full colour? Just makes it pop a bit. That works well. Yeah, I think I'm happy enough with that. Save that as a PNG as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, I think we'll be calling it there today. A shorter stream, 2 hours. Again, there's a few things I need to do tonight, so I'm going to have to cut it a little early. But yeah, I'd say happy Easter, everyone. We've got our psychedelic bunny, yin yang bunnies. I feel like that's a nice, a little thing to celebrate the Easter Sunday. Yeah. I believe. I don't have time to raid, unfortunately, tonight. So, again, business to take care of, food to cook. But thank you all for watching. I can feel, as always, I enjoy just, knowing someone else is there. And I hope you enjoyed the process and you enjoyed the music and me muttering to myself. So I'm gonna finish up now and I'm gonna eat my pizza. But anyway, I'll be back in on Tuesday, but until then, have a good night. Bye bye.